It's time for Rabbi Minkowicz's Weekly Torah Lesson, a place where life's most difficult questions are answered. Here with his spiritual perspective and insight, Rabbi Minkowicz.
Welcome to this week's Torah lesson. This week's Torah portion is Parsha's Wohl. The question of the week is, why are Jews so successful? So in this week's Torah portion, Parsha's Wohl, we learn about the Jewish people while they're still in Egypt and the plagues are going on. God comes to the Jewish people and gives them the first mitzvah. The first mitzvah that God gives the Jewish people is HaChodesh Hazeh Lachem Rosh Chodashim, the establishment of the calendar, and setting up the whole cycle where every month is Rosh Chodesh, etc. Now, the Rebbe asks a simple question that we see here, that the first mitzvah the Jewish people received was about establishing the calendar. HaChodesh Hazeh Lachem Rosh Chodashim. It's the first mitzvah, so that obviously has to be something very, very important, why this mitzvah is so specific that God gave it to us. And B, if you go back to the beginning of the Torah, literally the beginning of the Torah begins off, God created heaven and the earth. Rashi asks the question, well, in truth, he says, even though it's the Torah and it starts off with history, but the Torah it's been given to the Jewish people, so why doesn't the Torah start with the first mitzvah that was given to the Jewish people of HaChodesh Hazeh Lachem Rosh Chodashim? And Rashi gives the answer. But the Rebbe brings out that the fact that Rashi asked the question, so you see that the first mitzvah that we received from God, the first commandments, the first connection to God, is extremely important. What is so powerful, what is so unique about this commandment? So the Rebbe explains that God wanted to give the Jewish people the key to success in the first mitzvah. What is that? Because what does HaChodesh mean? HaChodesh means the month. But Chodesh also comes from the translation of Kiddush, something new. In other words, God was teaching the Jewish people every single day and every single moment, don't be satisfied with status quo and don't be satisfied with your success of yesterday. You have to ask yourself, you're Jewish, what was your first mitzvah? HaChodesh, HaKiddush. What did you accomplish something new right now? So the answer to the question, why are Jews so successful? Because it's in their blood and they've been ingrained from the first mitzvah to always ask, what is something new that I accomplished? And if you're accomplishing constantly and consistently new things, you will be extremely successful. This week's Torah lesson is in memory of Baruch ben Aryeh Leib and Shlomo Ben Yosef. May their souls be elevated for the Torah that we're studying in their memory. Thanks so much for joining us for our weekly Torah lesson. For more information on Chabad, please see our website.